Oh, welcome back to part two of this lesson on Fleetwood Mac's OL. We're going to continue on and finish the remaining riffs, so let's get started. So then we move on to the middle part. You're just hammering. What you're playing is again, you're still muting, and you're playing this open E string, and you're hammering on to the A string at the 7th fret, which is the octave for an E. Right? So you're playing sort of. You move over to, I don't know whether they have two guitars playing this in the original or not, but you just move over to the E string and the B string, and you're going to play E string 7th fret and B string 8th fret. And you can pick up this this open G in there as well. You want to give it a little bit of a bend, so it's easier to play the whole thing. It's just so you see the little bend on the end. You play that 4 times, and then you go into the next bit, which is, you're in the E minor pentatonic, you're on the 12th fret, you're playing the D string at 12th fret and the 14th fret. All right, so that's where I am, D string. So you're hammering on to the 14th fret, giving a little bit of vibrato, and then playing the G string at the 12th fret, back to the 14th on the D, and then 12. So, and especially the last note, he gives it, a ton of vibrato, which is obviously much better than mine, but the whole thing really, every time you hit this note, you should be getting some vibrato out of it. You do that 4 times. And then he plays hammer. He starts the same way. And he's playing G string at the 12th fret, and then roll your finger over onto the G string at the 14th fret. So it's and back to the D string at the 14th. I'm going to stick your pinky in there or whatever you're going to use, and get the G string at the 15th. So that whole thing is just. And that's after you've done this 4 times right there. Alright, and then you change position, coming over here onto the A string at the 10th fret, and you're going to start a series of sort of semi-chromatic progressions, and the trick with this one, it's and what you have to do is when you're playing this, the tendency is to play, and you don't do that. You have to play. That's one phrase right there. Slight rest, slight rest. And then you play the rest. You don't get the rest in there, and you're going to get all messed up on the timing. So, So again, A string, 10th fret, and in D string, 7th fret, and then D string 8th fret and pause. And then D string 9th, and then over onto the G string and play from here again, one phrase. Then over to the B string, you're now on the 8th fret, 10th fret, and then you slide to the 12th fret. Sorry. 10th fret E, 12th fret E. So the whole thing slowly is. And then, you know, and then he sings the part where or there's nothing behind him. And then you go back and you play variations of that throughout, you know, like I think the second time he does it, you know, they shorten, you know, a couple of the passages, but they're the same kind of thing. There's nothing that's really different about it. The lead is all E minor pentatonic. I think he's usually up on the 12th fret. And that's really it. So, you know, it takes a little bit of slowing down and then, you know, speeding it up. The main thing, I think, is the, you know, both the palm muting, the pull-off, you know, don't play them as just picked notes. And then, the other thing is getting the vibrato here, which, you know, again, you know, you guys could probably do it better than I can. But so I hope you have fun with it. Take care.